Hello. I think you guys can see me, right? Tell me if you can hear me. I think you can hear me. Drop something down in the chat if you guys can hear me. So I know we're in a bit of a different area. It's because Emiline we're unboxing today, and she is absolutely huge. Okay, thank you, ABC Halloween. Alright, so I know that there's like a weird symbol up in that corner. It's because I'm using a new streaming service to help us stream. Thank you, CJ Haunts. Okay, you guys have any questions before we get right into Emiline right here? Or do you guys just want to get right into her? Let's see if there's any questions. Using a camera up here and then chat's down here. So do you guys have any questions before we start? Hello, ABC Halloween. Hello, CJ Haunts. Hello, guys. Alright, I guess we'll get right into the unboxing then. Let's go ahead and open this box. So I've unboxed her a few times before. Not on video, though. So this is the first time I think you guys are going to see her on this channel. Is Emiline good quality? It seems almost too good to be true for the price. She actually is really good quality. Here, I'll show you some of her pieces right now. So here is one of her poles right here. It's a square pole, and it is really sturdy. It's got very heavy-duty springs and stuff. I would recommend her, actually. I was so surprised. I was able to pick her up on the 50% off day. So I got her for a really, really, really good price, which is crazy because I knew that she was one that was going to sell out really fast. CJ Haunts, I might get Emiline this year. I would recommend that. Definitely get Emiline if you can. She's super amazing. All right, so I grabbed a few of the poles. They're out here. Here is her main mechanism right here. It looks very small, but this shoots out, and then that causes her to extend. All right. Down here, here's her main body now. Now, this isn't her full dress. This is just the front part of it. But here, sorry guys, here she is. Hands aren't attached right now. They're just kind of hanging in the clothing. But here she is. She's super cool. You could definitely use her. Her face is plastic, but her hands are foam-filled latex, which is really nice. Then we have very heavy-duty metal, but she's got a difficult setup. This is the part that helps make her extend right here. And then pretty much the only remaining stuff is cloak right here. Here is her plug to go to her sensor. It's a very long cord. And then her base is very big. This is probably 2/3 of the base right here. And then her instructions. She has sandbags included. I have them down here. Here's her second part of the box. And then at the bottom of the box, we have pins. She does have a few pins in her. Let me move the box out of the way. Yes, the head is extremely detailed, ABC Halloween. It's great. We'll get a better look at that in a few minutes. Hello, Wii Remote. Welcome to the live stream, guys. And I believe the next one we're going to be doing on Tuesday is Caretaker. And if you guys want to see a live this weekend, you guys want to see live this weekend, which I can do, drop it down in the chat. I might be able to do a live this weekend if you guys want to see me set up another animatronic. Here is her second part of her base. So for the setup, I'm just going to go ahead and start setting her up. Again, guys, feel free to ask questions down in the chat. Okay, there we go. Let's see. All right, I'll see if I can do one this weekend. Where do you think you'll put Emiline in your haunt? I am building like a house facade here, so I'm going to put her near that. I think that'd be a great area to put her. So I'm going to put her kind of near that house facade area. Do you guys like live streaming where it's like this, the long view? Or do you guys like it better when it's a vertical camera? Just tell me down in the chat. All right. I know people are against it, but I'm going to need the instructions. She is able to set up. Okay, now we're going to put on her mechanism piece right here. This just goes right back here into the... And then we need part D next, which is over here somewhere, I believe. She has so many parts, guys. It's a little laggy. Hello, inflatable haunted house. I don't know why. I'm probably going to end up paying for this streaming service because it just will look better, probably. Let me see which pole I need. I think this is the one I need. I'm just going to continue setting her up because I know where some of her other pieces go. This one goes right here. So there we go. That piece goes there. If you guys have any more questions, again, drop them down in the chat. I will answer them. Okay. Next, we're gonna take this piece right here with the spring, and this goes right here in the middle pole right here. Snaps into place, and then the motor, right, the launching part goes in right here. When do you guys' local spirit open? Drop it down in the chat. Mine, I can't find any of mine. There's a chance that my local spirits aren't going to open, actually, which will stink. We'll have to travel a bit. Okay, this part right here is where a pin's going to be involved. So what we got to do is I'm going to take the baggie right here where I have the pins. Let me point the camera down a bit more. That's good that yours just put the sign up. That's a good thing. I don't even have a store that has a sign on the door yet. Okay, there we go. So we have the pins right here, and I put them in a baggie to help keep them safe. So what we're gonna do right here is this beam right here just helps her not fall over. So we're just gonna pin that into place. All right, there we go. Now, continuing on, we're going to take this piece right here. I got to find the one right here that says H. This one connects right down here. Scoot scoot that up a bit. Kind of hang that down like that. I gotta find, here we go, the pole labeled F right here. This slot's just right down into here. What animatronic do you guys want me to do the live on this weekend? What do I have? I don't know. What do you guys, just drop an animatronic name in the chat. I'll tell you if I have it. There we go. We couldn't find her, and then they put the sign on the building right next to where they were. Yeah, I have no idea where mine is. That's part of the issue kind of with mine. All right. So now we have this main part kind of built right here. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this little piece right here and pin this into place so this doesn't break. It's a second support piece right here that helps this beam. There we go. Okay. I'm going to check the instructions because I need to put this spring somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hook the spring on. That goes right there. Okay, next, we're just going to continue putting the poles on and stuff. Again, if you could drop it down in the chat, I'd like to know what you guys want me to set up. There you go. And then this one goes on right there. There we go. This is going a lot faster than I thought. Now we can put our cloak on. This kind of just slides over it before you put the head on. Oh, I messed up. Let's try that again. Open it up a bit. There we go. A bit like that. Something like that is how it goes, because then this attaches up to by her head. Okay, I've only set up 2 of my clowns, Stilts, and you guys don't know about this, but I did get to set up Heckles. So I could do Nozzles and a few other ones. So drop down there what you guys want me to set up. Again, I have Nozzles to set up, Wacky Mole, Tumbling Clown, and a few others. Hello, Samuel Monkey. Nozzles is epic. Yes, Nozzles is amazing. So you want Nozzles? I can do Nozzles if you want me to do Nozzles. Nozzles is a great one. I was able to get him 50% off, which made me extremely happy. He had a small damage, but I called Zombie Tech Squad and got that fixed. I also, if you guys were on the live the other day, I'm getting Deathstalker fixed. Let me put the camera up for you guys. There, so she's not in her full up position right now, but let me fix her arms. This one's arm is kind of broken, so I have to thread it back up the sleeve. If any of the giveaway winners are on this stream, just so you know, I've went ahead and packaged up your items, and those will be shipped out pretty soon for you guys, just so you know. If any of you are on the stream, of course. There we go. Now, this is one of the hard parts, locking these arms into place, because you have to go all the way up in here where the metal pole is to lock these into place. Upside Hans. It's great to see you, Upside Hans. Good seeing you at Trans World. Welcome to the chat. Her arm does not want to lock into place. There we go. Yes, Emily's figure is menacing. You should put her arms on springs so they shake around when she jumps. I would, but they have to connect in a certain spot or else they might break. There might be a way to, finagle that around, but I'll look into it. I just ate McDonald's. McDonald's is great. All right. Let's do this arm next. This arm should go a bit faster since the other one is in place now. So now we're going to put this arm into place. Again, any questions, guys, feel free to drop them down in the chat. And I might do a live this weekend. What animatronics do you guys want to see me unbox? I have Nozzles, Whack-A-Mole. I have, what else do I have? I have some Pumpkin Patch animatronics. I have Swamp Scarecrow, Swamp Fisherman, a few others. This arm does not want to click into place. Snap lock isn't working. Okay, I think I got that in now. All right, there we go. That's snap locked into place. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that long wire that we just talked about when we were setting her up. Run that up to where her head is and put that into place. Then I believe I have to put a pin somewhere up here. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yes, I do have to put a pin up there. So to put that pin in, we're just going to simply run the J and L pole up to the head. So I'm gonna have to unhook that for a sec and run that up to where the head is. And then there's a little, can't see it, but there's a little spot where this slots right into place. So I have to move her into the forward position to slot her into place. Just played a random sound effect for some reason. I don't know what that was. There we go. And then we're going to put a pin there. So let me grab a pin over here. I'm going to pin that into place. Okay, I think that setup up there is done. Let me check if there's anything else that I need to do up there before we pull her back to set her off. I think, yeah, they are cotter pins. If I had one, I'd show you it, but I went ahead and put them all on. Okay, the last step, pretty much, is taking her clothes and putting it into place using the clothing. So I am going to have to find those little strips to put it into place. Okay. Okay, before we demo her, I'm just going to kind of turn her to the side so you guys can see how big her mechanism is. It's absolutely giant. And I'm going to fix her clothes up a tiny bit. But she is huge. So, CJ Haunts. Spirit should do a clown, Mr. Dark Reskin. I would support that a tiny bit, but I feel like Spirit's kind of overusing Mr. Dark a tiny bit. I feel like they're kind of overusing the franchise they kind of created with Mr. Dark. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't, but maybe. Yes, I'm going to stand, put my foot on the back of her because, like you just said, yeah, it would not be good if she flung forward and she would fall. Let's just say that's happened to me maybe once or twice. Okay, let me grab her adapter here, and we can plug her in and watch her go back into the up position, and then we can trigger her so you guys can kind of see her working. So let me find her control box. And let me attach all the wires up quickly, guys. So give me just a sec. All right. Plugging her in right now. Okay. About to plug her in right here. Here we go. So, sometimes it takes her a sec. She's gonna go forward to the north. Alright, I know you guys didn't get to see it good. She wasn't fully reset, so I'm gonna let her fully reset. And we can trigger her again. Let me raise up the camera so you guys can see it better. Okay, there's a bit better of a look. She'll go again for you guys. FNAF jump scare. Yeah. Alright, let's trigger her again. So if I didn't have my foot on her base, she would go flying and fall into the camera. We'll do one more demo of her for you guys. We'll do one more. I know you can't see it that well, but I can't back up the camera anymore. So let's do one more. I'm gonna let her fully reset. All right, so there's Emiline for you guys. You guys have any more questions? Or we'll do one more demo of Emiline at the end, but do you guys have any questions? Yeah, it's kind of like a Foxy jump scare. Christmas in July. Well, first we got Halloween, so we're gonna do Halloween first for sure. What is the best prop this year from any company in your opinion? Now I'm gonna say pro and retail. I don't know if you mean both, but I'm gonna do pro and retail. Gosh, this is a hard one. My favorite prop pro this year would probably be. Hello, we remote, you're back. We'll do one more demo of Emiline before we go. My favorite prop probably this year that's pro is probably going to be a Frankenstein from Distortions Unlimited, the one that falls and leans forward kind of at you. That's my favorite pro. Now, my favorite retail, that's hard. My favorite retail, there's so many good ones for retail. It's not going to be from Spirit. I can say that right away. It's probably going to be from Home Depot. It's going to either be the 12-foot levitating Reaper or or Captain Cuts. I think those are my two favorite retail. So Q&A time right now. Anyone have any more questions before we go? My favorite retail is, yes, Captain Cuts or yeah, like you just said. I agree. There's not that much good stuff from Spirit this year. I might pick up the Ringmaster, so you guys can look to see a video on the Ringmaster. I was gonna do Bobby Strings. I know some people like it a tiny bit, but I'm not a fan of Bobby Strings' voice lines since it came out. And I wish he had a bit more movement, like his body moves side to side. I mean, I know it's not like Bobby Strings, but I could get the Marionette Witch from Home Depot for so much more less than his price. Yes, Night Terror didn't come out the best. I definitely agree with that. I was expecting Night Terror to be something creepy and huge, kind of like Emiline. Emiline was more of a surprise prop. We didn't really expect Emiline. She kind of just came out all of a sudden. But yeah, I don't think they did the best with Night Terror. They could have done something better. I know they're trying to be more like friendly on the kids side, but not a huge fan of Night Terror. Any more questions? If not, we'll do another demo of Emiline. Yeah, and people called 2022 bad. Yeah, there was some good stuff in 2022. That was my first year buying animatronics. I got 6 animatronics in 2022, and I know it was a popular question last stream. Now we have 42 or 41 animatronics. So, big collection video is going to be coming. That's why I'm starting to set some of these guys up, because I have a lot of them to set up, and I don't want to have to do it during school. So, we're getting all of the animatronics, starting to set them up, since we have so many we have to set up. So right now I'm just kind of fixing her fabric before we do her last demo. I got 30. Yeah, I got 6. Let me try to think of their names. I have a list. Let me check my list right here that I have. So in 2022, I got Bag O' Bones, Caretaker, Hauntress, Man's Possessed Friend, and Home Depot, one of the Nightmare Before Christmas animatronics from Home Depot. That's what I got in 2022. But it's good to start with a small collection to see if you're really into it, because these aren't cheap. Emiline here was $279. I got her on a discount, but still, these things aren't cheap. So definitely think if you're going to be into haunting in the future before you start purchasing some of these things. Monty, Shorty, and Strawman were the main ones. Yes, those were a few of the best. Trying to think. I did pick up Mr. Dark at the end of the year in 2022, but I mostly just picked up older ones in 2022 before they were gone. Mr. Dark, I picked up a store model one that was broken, and I fixed him up. So that's how I got my Mr. Dark. And I got nozzles at the 50% off day. And I might have got another one. I'm not sure. All right. Any more questions before we do the last demo of Emiline? And then I'm going to head out. And again, we're going to do another live this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. It will probably be Saturday or Sunday afternoon, if I had to guess, around the same time as right now. So, any more questions before we go? Nope. All right, I guess we'll do one more demo of Emiline before we go, and then I'll see you guys later. So, let me get her plugged in and stand on her base. Here we go. All right, there was Emiline. CJ Hans says, I leave for flagship on Monday. That is great. I'm excited to see flagship videos, CJ. So if you have a channel, which I think you do, maybe I'll give you a subscribe. Do a video. I really want to see what flagship looks like this year. I can't go this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year, though. Maybe next year I'll head to flagship and giving out some merch maybe and some other stuff. So that is it for the live stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and have a great rest of your day. And this weekend we'll do another live. So thank you guys for watching. See ya.